my flour dough starter overfloweth. Hey Max Impactors, do you have one of these, a sourdough starter, but you don't have time to make sourdough bread? Well, here is a great sourdough pancake recipe for you to use up some of your sourdough. For today's recipes, we only need a few things. We're going to use our sourdough starter. I'm going to use 300 grams, but that's about 2 cups. As you can see, this is a fully active one that kind of exploded like a volcano. I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of butter. You can replace this butter with another oil or add some butter and oil. And then we have here 1 egg, and we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then back here is 3 tablespoons of water. We're going to mix those two together. We have our scale out, and then we're going to just take the mixing bowl that you're going to use, and we're going to put it on there. We're going to tare the weight to 0, and while we're doing that, I'm going to start melting my butter, because this is going to have to be melted. So we're going to just put that in the microwave for a few seconds, and I'm going to do, you can do 2 cups worth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 300 grams. So I'm going to set this thing here to grams, and then just try to get this started, come off here. The greatest thing about this recipe is it doesn't have to be too exact. I got 359. You know, you can do anywhere between 300 and 400, and it's going to work great. Before we get the rest of the ingredients started, I'm just going to turn my oven on. Get this cast iron pan nice and hot. What you're going to do is you're going to just take 1 egg, okay, add it to our starter. Then we're going to take the butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, throw it in there. And then what you're going to do is just going to mix it up. And the one thing about sourdough is it is a lot stickier than, you know, what you would get for a regular pancake mix. So I just really mix it up a little bit here. And you're going to find out that when you make these sourdough pancakes, they're delicious. They're not going to be perfectly round because there's some gluten action in there that's kind of holding it together. So the pancakes will kind of be different shapes. They'll be sort of round, but not perfectly round. And once I get that done, okay, I'm almost there, really mixing this up. Now we're going to take our last 2 ingredients. Okay, we got our baking soda and our water, and we're just going to add them together. Our cast iron pan is plenty hot now, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the batter we got so far, we're going to add that water and baking soda mix to it. And you want to do this right before you start throwing it on the pan. Stir it up a little bit more. And we're ready to go. So we're going to test a few here. I got this little scoop. Just grab a little scoop and put them on the grill. And if you do the baking soda right and the grill is at the right temperature, you can kind of see the bubbles coming up from it. My dog Ace just came over here. He must want some pancakes. It's down here on the floor, right by my feet. There we go. Okay, so we got these pancakes on there, and we're going to just wait a few seconds, and then we're going to flip it over here. Perfect. Here's a close-up view of me putting the pancakes on, and you'll see what I mean by they don't come perfectly round. There's just because the batter is a little bit, it kind of sticks together. I think there's a lot of gluten probably action in there from doing the starter. These pancakes, though, they turn out delicious. They have a little bit of a sourdough flavor to them, but they taste like regular pancakes. You're just going to cook them just like regular pancakes. So you kind of wait till you see some bubbles popping up on the top. And then you're just going to flip it over. See how this one looks. There we go. See? Nice golden brown. This set of pancakes is done. Does everybody do this and have another plate right here on the other burner when you're making pancakes? I swear that's like the thing to do, is put your pancakes on a plate on the side there. And I got enough for one more batch. Oh, looks like we might get about 2 more out of this. Well, there you have it. Beautiful plate of pancakes made with our sourdough starter. I have another video coming up showing you how to make sourdough biscuits, which is another great way to use some of your sourdough starter when you have too much. All right, guys, well, I hope you smash that like button, share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.